What's going on, guys? We're back at the Backyard Bars again, and today I'm going to be showing you 3 of my favorite core workouts. Notice how I didn't say ab workouts, and I'll explain why in a minute. Let's go. Alright guys, so the reason I said today we're doing core workouts and not abs, because a lot of people have this misconception that abs is the same thing as your core. It's actually not. Abs is part of your core, right? So not only is your core consist of your abs, but also your obliques, your serratus, almost like if you see a UFC boxer, it looks like their rib. That's actually muscle. That's your serratus and your lower back, right? So that's your entire core. That's what we're gonna be working on today. I'm gonna show you 3 best calisthenics core exercises right here. All right, guys, so the first one I'm going to show you is the hanging abs. All right, hanging abs is one of my favorite. All 3 of these are kind of my favorite. I love doing all these workouts. I'll show you how it's done. All right, so the beautiful part about hanging abs is we get a nice stretch in our core. So that allows us to stretch it out and get a better contraction on the way up. I'm gonna show you each of the progressions from easiest to hardest. All right, starting with the most easy. We're gonna hang from the bar, all right? And we're gonna do a knee up. So we're gonna curl our knees up to our face. Notice how I'm not just stopping right here, right? You wanna really think, turn all the way up, knees to face, almost like showing your butt to the front. That's gonna activate your core much, much more, right? So we're gonna hang all the way up, turn up, all the way back down. You could even throw in some twists to hit those obliques as well. If you wanna make this a little bit harder, we're gonna do legs straight out. So same idea here, straight out. And notice how I'm in a little bit of a rhythm right now. This is the only time I like to tell my clients, you could start with a lot of momentum and work backwards. Usually you wanna be nice, slow, and controlled so we activate that core as best as possible. But here, in order to find that rhythm, you kind of have to use your momentum to your advantage. See, I'm all over the place right now? Eventually, I can slow that down because I caught the rhythm and be more controlled. If you want to take it one step further, make it even harder than that, we're gonna do toe to bars. So we're gonna hang all the way up, touch the bar with our toes, all the way back down. Believe it or not, we can take it one step further and start halfway and stop on the way down. Now I know that's very advanced for a lot of you. However, start with the knee ups and you'll be surprised how quickly you'll progress to get that toe to bar. So my second favorite core workout is going to be the LSIT. This is kind of similar to hanging abs, except the fact that we're holding up our body with our arms by our side. Let me show you what that looks like. So we're gonna go up, almost like in a dip position, and we're gonna lift up our legs, and we're gonna try to hold. All right, I understand this is very difficult for a lot of people. So initially, you're gonna wanna start by bringing your knees up, the same way we did with hanging abs. Another good tip to think about before you try anything is you wanna have your shoulders away from your ears. You wanna push down and have your shoulders away. You never wanna be like this, it puts too much pressure on your shoulders and it can cause injury. So press down, shoulders away from ears, keep your feet in front of your body, knee up. Once you feel very confident in doing this, then you can start to lift your legs up. And just do quick ones. Once you're really good at that, take it one step further and try 1 leg holds with 1 tucked, vice versa. And finally, you have your LSIT hold. So for our third and final core workout, I'm gonna be showing you guys the dragon flag. Now, there's a lot of progressions to this one. It is very difficult. However, we're gonna take it step by step. So first, we're gonna lay down. We're gonna have something sturdy to hold on to, so we'll be pushing on that in order to lift our legs. All right? A few things to think about before we even get started. When you do a leg lift of any kind, you wanna make sure your lower back is touching the ground. You don't ever wanna have that arch in your lower back. That's gonna put pressure on your lower back and you could be more prone to injury. To keep that core engaged, I want that lower back down. So keeping that in mind, we're gonna do a leg lift. And here's the trick. Think about punching the sky with your feet and going straight up. All right, all the way down. Straight up, get that butt up. The only thing I don't want you to do is this. You never want your feet behind your head. You wanna go straight up. All right, so that's gonna start getting you used to the idea of getting your butt up and off the ground. Once you get better and better at that, then we're gonna take it a step further. So we're gonna start in the up position, tuck in your legs, go out as far as you can without your butt touching now. Don't want your butt to touch. Right when you feel like you're about to touch, just go up.
All right, don't ever let your butt touch, and think about leading with your hips as you come up. As you get better and better at this, you start with one leg tucked, one leg straight, all the way down, butt never touches, lead with your hips up and up. And finally, if you get really good, you got the final product, the full dragon fly.
That is probably the hardest ab workout, yet the most effective. So start practicing the first progression so you get better and better, eventually get that full dragon fly. So those are my 3 favorite core exercise for calisthenics. It's all body weight and you go up the ladder in progressions. Remember, keep in mind to have good form throughout each progression, otherwise you won't progress properly. Remember, have that mind to muscle connection as well. We're working on our core here, so you should be thinking about your core. The more you think about it, the more you're gonna activate it and the stronger you will get. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, go follow my other social media outlets at Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, all core_calisthenics. Also, go check out my website, corecalisthenics.com, where I have all the workouts I know on there with videos of me explaining the correct way to do it. Also categorized by what equipment you have access to and what muscle group you want to hit that day. So check it out now, and I'll see you guys in the next video.